If you're not sending a video to each and every one of your prospects, well, I gotta tell you, you're losing some sales. Videos are super important and they can help you set yourself apart from the competition and be the better salesperson. When you send a video to a customer of the specific car they're looking at, not only are you building more value on the car and the brand, you're also building more value on yourself as a salesperson. They can keep the video to review it later on with their significant other or maybe even a friend over dinner. I personally send a video to every single customer that I speak with on the phone or in person so they can review later on. Here's some quick tips that you can use to send the perfect video. I have to tell you, if you're not a video person and you haven't done this before, it will take a little bit of time for you to get into the rhythm of doing things and presenting the product the way you want to the customer. But believe me, stick with it, practice, 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 and you'll get it. Now, the first thing you want to do when doing a video for a customer is you want to remove anything out of the car that the customer doesn't need to see. Sometimes you may have like a plastic cover in there or a wrap or something like that. Those things you want to take out, put them aside. The customer doesn't need to see that. It will make the video look better. Now, when it comes to actually shooting the video, you want to have the phone a landscape. You don't want it portrait, you want a landscape. It's better that way for the customer to see and for you to shoot as well. Now, the video itself can't be super long. You don't want to lose the customer's attention while they're watching the video. You want them to make it to the end, so you have to do a good job of making it short, but not too short. You have to put some effort into it. I found out that 3 to 4 minutes is a good quality video. You can put a lot of information in those 3 to 4 minutes and the customer doesn't get bored and they can finish the video. Now, if you're the kind of person that like to be in front of the camera, you can start the video on you, so you can do something like hold the phone and say, hey, this is Manny, I just wanted to show you the car that we are talking about real quick, and then you can turn the phone the other way and start reviewing or videoing the car. If you don't like being in camera, that's okay, you don't have to, you can just be speaking about the car. Now, you would want to find a spot where you have a lot of space around you. You can also do it on the showroom floor if you have a lot of space, so that you can show the car in its entirety in the video. You have to make it feel like they're there watching the car. I like to start in the front, then walk around the car. As I walk around the car, I start talking about the features that the car has. You start with what's on the outside and you're showing them, and you're walking around and you keep going about the features. Try to keep the phone steady while you do the video. So make sure there's a lot of shaking and a lot of moving around. Try to make it steady. It will take some practice, like I said, but you will nail it down. You will get this down to a science, and you're going to be able to do it 1, 2, 3 in one take. Now, I walk around all the way to the back. I show the trunk. It's good, especially on SUVs. You want to make sure that you show the trunk, and you want to make sure that you show if it has a power lift gate, remote start, any of those things you want to be able to show in the video. And as you make your way to the driver's door, now we've pretty much walked around the entire car. Now, while I'm here at the door, I found out that if you leave the window open way ahead of time before you start the video, when you make it to this part, you're able to show the interior seat on the driver's side with a little bit better overview. Now you can step back a little bit and they're able to see a much better view of the seat. Just a quick tip I learned along the way. And now you're ready to make it to the interior. Now, with the interior, here's one thing that I found out. If you show the interior while you're sitting on the driver's seat, it just doesn't look good, because everything looks like right on the customer's face when they open the video and you make it to the inside. Everything just looks so close to the camera. So I found out that it's better if I just give a quick glance of the interior from the outside of the driver's seat, and then I close that door and I move on to the back. And now when you move on to the back, you're able to show if the car has a sunroof, and you also show the space on the back, and you get inside, you close the door, and you show the dashboard, and that way they can have a better view of what the whole dashboard looks like. And you move the phone from side to side, you point to some of the features in the car so they can get familiar with the features. At this point, if there's any specific things that you know that was important to the customer, you need to point it out in the video. If they tell you during your needs assessments that Apple CarPlay is a big thing for them, make sure to point it out while you at that stage. And you don't want to show everything here. You don't want to give away the entire presentation kind of thing. If it's a customer that you met already at your dealership, you've already did that. You did a walk around. You just want to do a quick refreshment of that walk around that you did at the dealership to them now in video. Now, as you can see, what we're doing here is starting showing the entire car all in one shot. You don't want to cut, you don't want to, none of that. You don't want to pause, you want to kind of do one shot, make it to the inside, show the interior. And another thing that I also like to do is when I'm done, I like to get out of the car, close the back door, back away, and end the video in the same place where I started. So that way they have a better sense of, oh wow, I walked around the entire car, I went inside, and now I'm outside in the same spot where we started. And at this point, you can, thank the customer for watching the video, letting them know if you need to see another video or pictures or any specific feature in the car, I can video that and send it over to you. Now, like I said, this is something that they can keep, they can watch it, they can show a spouse or a friend. It's just cool, and it can help you close a sale. It has happened to me, and I've got that feedback. That video you sent me was great. I kept going back to it, seeing some of the features, some of the things that you were talking about, and I finally decided this was the car. Now listen, like I said, this does not have to be a professionally done video. You don't need any microphones or anything like that. The microphone on the phone, it's going to be close enough to you where they can hear you, and it's just a refreshment. It's just a quick, hey Mr. Customer, here is the car that we're looking at. Now, getting the video to the customer. There are different ways of doing this, of course. For the most part, every CRM these days have a built-in way of sending a video. There are also many companies that do that. They have the program where you go, you record the video, put the customer's information, phone number, email, and it sends them a link and they can see the video. But if you don't have any of that, if you don't have, the CRM doesn't have the capabilities and your dealership doesn't pay for service that this, what you can do is use this, what you watching this video on YouTube. You can record the video. I have done this before, way before the CRMs decided to implement videos. I was sending videos to all of my customers. What I would do is I'll do a quick video, just like we did, and I will upload it to YouTube, not make it public. Just put it, share it with anybody that has the link, send the link out, because I'll make it for that specific customer. Like I'll mention the name, the customer's name in the video. So I'll send them the link so they can watch it, done. So it's something that you can do on your own if the dealership doesn't have the capabilities. Now, another thing you can do, and I have done this, I have a library of videos. Pretty much every car that we get in the inventory that I can video, every new car, I go out and I video. What I do is I don't mention the customer's name at the beginning. I just say something along the lines of, hey, this is Manny over at Platinum Volkswagen. Wanted to do this quick video so I can give you an overview of the whatever vehicle they're looking at, and then I start my thing. So you keep a library, that way, if later on you need a video for a white with black interior, car, you can go find one and you can send it. Especially you want to do that and save rare colors, colors that don't really come along often. When you get one, do a video, that way you can save it for when you need it in the future. It's much easier that way. All right guys, that's all I have for today. Kind of a quick tip. Hopefully you implement this, share it with your friends and co-workers. If you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell so you get notifications every time I upload a video. That's it for today. Stay safe. I'll see you in the next.